Hey everyone, welcome back to Eternity Death Mode. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks, so we're back because this mod just had a pretty big update. The Fargo's DLC mod, which added reworks to these three bosses and Exo Mechs and Old Duke. Last time I failed boss rush, so I made this. This was something we could have done after the Mutant, I believe. Maybe even after Supreme Calamitas. And I also made this, which was after Supreme Calamitas, and it's good for summoners if I remember to use it, because it heals me for every summon slot and does a boatload of damage. And then I also made these two weapons, so we're gonna put these away. Perforators got reworked, but I'm way too strong to do perforators, so let's take off pretty much every accessory I have. Let's see if maybe this will let me at least somewhat show the boss. Alright, so I don't really know what this guy is doing. It's kind of like it was before, but the legs are a lot more HD, I guess, and they're doing more stuff. You do be walking. Ooh, that's a cool attack. If I remember, this is one of those bosses where you can't stay on platforms. Yeah, knock that out. So obviously, I'm way too overgeared for that boss, but hopefully that gave you a decent idea. What is that? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that Mario Galaxy 2 boss. Holy crap. So he does a few charges at you. Soul the Master maybe. This might just kill it. Okay, what's that? Oh god. Did that just crash my game? Yeah, that just crashed my game. Alright, Aquatic Scourge 2 OP. I think throughout the fight, maybe he just like sheds his body segments. That's a really weird phrase. He just gets smaller throughout the fight, and then he changes. I don't know. He crashed my games, so we don't get to find out. This boss has also been... Oh my god. So it's the brothers. You attack in a circle. And then it's this brother. Okay, so this is a lot like the twins, I guess. In a way. At least so far. Oh, you're supposed to go in a circle. And then we're on to the main boss. Got a bit of dodging. And it's over. Yeah, obviously if I was doing an actual playthrough right now, like if I wasn't at the end of our actual playthrough, I'd be seeing a lot more of that, but yeah, for now, that's how that's gonna be. If I come back to Eternity Death Mode in a while, we'll find out. But for now, that's about it. Now, like I said, Exo Mechs and Old Duke have been reworked, but I'm just gonna do it in boss rush. I really just want to see if I can do boss rush now. Alright, so we start at Moonlord. I remember this one. I will edit this boss rush down just because it's still going to be super long. Like, Poltergeist? What the hell? I feel like my setup has way more going on than it did last time. Or I just haven't played Eternity mode in a while, which I haven't. Alright, come on, Poltergeist. Get out of here. We're already at DOG, I guess. What happened to Providence? And Old Duke? Alright, Stormweaver, you lagged my game out last time, and you're still gonna lag it out. Please, Stormweaver, die. I'm doing 500,000 DPS. Back to DOG. What is that? Is that the Super Guard sound effect from Paper Mario? That's what that sounded like to me. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, thank God. Oh, this goes to my mouse. He just gave me 11 Cosmolite brick. Shh. shoot, I forgot completely about the tornado walls. Yeah, this guy spawns. Oh god, I'm outside the border, I think. No, he's just really aggressive right now. Die, Garen. Or keep doing bullet hell attacks. Whatever you want, bud. Alright, I gotta be in a good spot for Escal. Oh wait, it's not Escal. This should be a reworked Exo Mechs. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh god. What the hell? There's a lot of health bars on each hand. I can already see. What is going on? Oh, what the fuck? What was that? What is this? It's gonna throw that at me, I know it. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess I just have to get out of here. It's just an actual nuke, I guess. Alright. Now we're in the Exo Mechs. Well, the other Exo Mechs. This is a sick rework, but I don't know what's happening. My game is completely dying. There's bombs just there. Oh, the worm is doing Infernum DOG stuff. I don't even know why I remember that. I haven't played Infernum in years. Okay, so I guess they take turns. So one of them does their crazy attack, like the eyes right now, and then after a bit the worm does its crazy attack. I kind of wish I did this in the actual playthrough now, because I would have had such a crazy reaction to that. I don't even know who I should be targeting right now. Alright, something's happening. Look at the eyes are in their last phase. Can't hit this grapple timing. What? Should I be moving? Christ. Holy shit. Oh yeah, minor. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks for taking my adrenaline. Oh, okay. It's like dominoes bouncing around. I don't even know, man. Dude. What is that? He's got knives. What the hell? I'm so glad my creepers are blocking these. See, he always goes left to right, and I think like diagonal-ish, maybe not. Lunatic, what? What happened? What is this? This is not my Ares. Okay, there's Ares. Oh god, the nuke is back. Please, I want down! Holy crap. Is this fight supposed to be humanly possible? Because it does not feel like it is. Because I'm playing at half speed and I don't even know what's happening. Oh, he's dead. Thank God. Except I'm terrified for this worm. Good luck. What? I need to see that without the creepers. Hold on, can I actually turn them off? I want to see that. What the hell is this boss? Okay, I see that. Dude. Oh my god. That's so sick though. But holy crap, is this even Terraria anymore? Like, what happened? What happened to this game? What is this? Mutant, where's Escal? Oh my god, dude, that fight was so freaking sick though. Alright, phase 2. Oh, my grappling hook work. I am already failing. You can tell it's been a while. You know, I'm just gonna die. Did it take my summons? Fuck, dude. I'll try one more time. No way! Did I do it? Rock, yes! Oh man. The third try. Okay, wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, third try. So we're gonna take a look at the old Duke rework, because for some reason he wasn't in boss rush. Okay, I already have no idea what's happening. This is the thing with Fargo. They just really overdo it with everything. Okay. So far, not too bad. I mean, I don't like old Duke normally. So far this seems like an improvement. I don't know what's going on with the screen. What the hell? What? Do I just have to keep going? Okay. Okay, now this is getting harder. Right. Oh, I think you can take this out of biome. I was kind of worried about that, but I don't think it matters where he is. Okay, cool. Alright, so it's finally time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We toss all of these in here and the rocks to make the soul of eternity. Didn't think I was gonna make it in this world, but we did it! Yay! What else do you even put in your inventory slots? Your, not inventory. You know what I mean. So, yep, all that stuff. That's pretty much where the mod ends. Because I didn't get to the end before. This marks the real end of Eternity Death Mode. Unless they had more bosses in a couple weeks. I don't know. Why not? So, I hope you like the series. Legendary Death will be back pretty soon. The project I said I was going to work on didn't happen, and then I got wrapped up with the multiplayer stuff we did anyway. I'll see you soon. Bye!